What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Walking Dead Season 8 trailer breakdown. So, wow, this trailer is absolutely heavy with spoilers. I mean, if you have read the comics, you know exactly where they are, where they're going, and holy hand grenade, that ending to this trailer is freaking sane. It is next level cool for comic book fans. So there will be spoilers for the upcoming season of, obviously, The Walking Dead Season 8. Because, well, I've read all the comics, and let's break this down right now. So, right, what we've got here, obviously, we're going to see the start of Negan being freaking bloody cool. And have you got your shitting pants on? Because you're going to shit your pants. And I don't know what he's done to piss off Negan. I don't know how bad, how screwed he really is here, but it's not looking good. Now, of course, this trailer is incredibly long. I mean, a lot of it was a bit unnecessary, and I really didn't like how this trailer was actually put together. Seemed a bit weak, to be honest. But we know that the group actually escape the junkyard dogs, and we see them seemingly... Now, a lot of this isn't actually at the same time, so we see them Carol held up on a overpass bridge there, wearing the same armor as the Kingdom. It seems like she's got the Kingdom armor on there. I'm not too sure. It could be the riot gear that they still have left over, perhaps from previous seasons. But it looks like the all-out war is actually coming, as we see, obviously, our Ezekiel walking through his kingdom, and we see a lot of traveling. And the first part of this trailer that really did interest me here was Dwight with the messages saying tomorrow. Now, if you are a fan of the comics, you know that Dwight actually turns on our friend Negan here, and he actually he has enough of him, and that was hinted at throughout the whole of Season 7, to be honest. I mean, we had him early on fighting against Daryl, but obviously it's been incredibly signposted and highlighted just how much Negan has actually screwed him over royally. So it's absolutely messed with him, and these messages do hint towards that he is actually going to turn on Negan here, and he is working with at least one of these colonies and settlements here as well. And now there was a kind of a green sort of hallway here. I couldn't really tell exactly what that is. We see a lot of kind of exposition, a lot of moving around, a lot of kind of people standing around not doing actually that much. And what is interesting here, which I find curious, is the outfits that everyone is wearing here. They've got the white armbands on. I'm not really sure why they have those on. It's just really weird. And we see Jesus put together a little thing, which later in the trailer we actually see Daryl blow up. So that gets completely and utterly mullered there as well. And obviously Carol and Daryl are going to have some sort of thing. And I'm still shipping them. I am still forever shipping these two people, to be honest. I really do think that they should actually stick together. And we see quite a lot of action outside what seems like the compound, so the compound that Negan actually lives in. My memory has completely gone. I couldn't remember the exact namesake of it. I know it has a proper name, but it's completely gone from my memory. And I'm sorry, I really dislike the second in command of Ezekiel. I'm not sure if he's the second in command or his bodyguard. I just really don't like him. I find him cringe. I think when he was introduced in the season before, really didn't work, to be honest. I don't like him one bit, to be honest. Now, all this action is actually taking place outside, like I said, the compound, and this could possibly actually be leading towards the all-out war. Now, all-out war is the huge thing here, where the Kingdom and, of course, the Alexandrians actually team up and take on all of Negan's people, and it really doesn't go well one bit. It completely messes up. But Negan is then taken away. He is kept by Rick later on. So it does seem like this season looks very action heavy, based at least on this trailer here. I'm not too sure what is actually going on, but it was Ezekiel's group who had to go round into the woods here as well, and we saw Shiva as well get involved in these fights. Now, it's still not actually clear who the junkyard people are actually teamed with. I mean, we see this little image here, but I'm not too sure if this is a continuation of the last season and we actually see them teaming up and decide to stick with the Alexandrians as well. But it does very much seem to be that this will be leading up to the war. And I can't help but notice that these scenes where the fighting is going on is later on in the season. So there's quite a lot of spoilers. But we get a sick battle axe shot here, which of course is absolutely awesome. Now, of course, we see Negan. Negan's cool. Negan's like the best character on the show. He's best character in the comic books, absolutely, period. But, of course, he can't always win, sadly. But the big thing at the end, the huge thing at the end here is Rick. Now, the show does actually pick up 2 years later after the fight. Now, 2 years later, we actually get a really different Alexandria. It is an established society. The society is incredibly established. They have a good trade route up over into the other societies as well. Dwight is running the Negan army as well and on side with them, but the Whisperers come in. Now, Season 9 is going to be the Whisperers. It has to be after this huge reveal, this end here, this time skip. So this time skip is going to lead to the Whisperers, who are a group of people who live among the zombies and actually are an incredibly badass group of people who are led by Alpha, obviously. And this time skip does lead to the group and Rick and everyone expanding, which leads them into the Whisperers' territory. So that is absolutely not looking good at all. But that is it for this breakdown, and I really do think that we're heading into the Whisperers for Season 9, and this scene, this last little bit here, is the final scene of Season 8. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.